How's it going, ladies and gents? The PC handheld market is continuously growing. I myself personally, I started off with the Steam Deck. My wife has the OG ROG Ally with my latest and greatest ROG Ally X, which comes in absolutely clutch as a new dad myself. And now we have the latest and greatest PC handheld releasing on October 16th, which is a collaboration between ASUS and Microsoft. You have two versions of it, which is the ROG Xbox Ally and the ROG Xbox Ally X. Hopefully by the end of this video, we're going to find out if it's even worth upgrading if you already have a Steam Deck, original Ally, Ally X, or if you don't have any PC handheld yet and you're looking into getting your own device, let's check it out. Let's go ahead and start with the ROG Xbox Ally. So starting off with the processor, we have an AMD Ryzen Z2A processor. For memory, we have 16 gigabytes of RAM at DDR5 at 6400 transfer speed. For the storage, it's 512 gigabytes M.2 2280 SSD, and it is upgradable. Battery is going to be at 60 watt hours. The ROG Xbox Ally X processor is an AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor. Memory is 24 gigabytes of RAM DDR5X at 8000 transfer speeds. Storage is 1 terabyte M.2 2280 SSD, also easy to upgrade. The battery is 80 watt hours. The specs that they both share is a display. It's a 7-inch FHD 1080p IPS panel with 500 nits at 16:9, 120 Hz AMD FreeSync Premium with VRR, and a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus plus DXC anti-reflection. They both have Wi-Fi 6E, 2x2 plus Bluetooth 5.4. Some other things that are different between one another is the I/O ports and the dimensions. If you care to read it, it'll be on the screen for you guys to see. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Really appreciate the support. Let's get back to it. So as I'm making this video, there is no official release price yet for these devices, but the rumor is that the lower device is going to be $549.99 and the Ally X is going to be $899.99, which is actually surprising because the lower end device is cheaper than a normal ROG Ally, and the Ally Xbox X around $899 is fairly close to the price of the normal ROG Ally X that's out right now. So from what I've personally seen so far, I think the ergonomics is going to be significantly better. I mean, we can see that compared to other PC handhelds that have released. And the UI the Xbox is going to be using on Windows 11 is going to be pretty interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how the performance is and also the overall performance of the Z2 Extreme. I do think it's safe to say that the Z2 Extreme is not going to be utilizing its full potential. I mean, the only other device that is utilizing it is the MSI Claw. It is a fairly new chipset that's been out, and I think we have to give it some time to see the full performance of what it can do, but I still think there's going to be a good performance bump compared to the Z1 Extreme. I would say if you're not in a rush whatsoever and you're patiently waiting, and whether or not you own a PC handheld yet, I would say wait on the ROG Ally Xbox, regardless of the original or the X, because right now it's pretty much only available to maybe some content creators, and of course they're sharing their experiences whether they like it or not. But once it's released to the general public, it'll be in the hands of more people. Maybe more issues might happen. Maybe these content creators aren't really talking about some problems they're having. Nobody really knows, and I think once it releases, you'll definitely get a better idea. Now, if you need to get a PC handheld absolutely right now, I do recommend the MSI Claw. That's the currently only other device that has the Z2 Extreme. But if that's not available either, I think the ROG Ally X is amazing. A lot of the fixes and changes from the OG ROG Ally is basically done on the X, and it's still a very solid device. But overall, there is a lot of devices to choose from, so I would definitely do your proper research depending on what you want and what you're trying to get out of a PC handheld. Now the question still stands, is the new Xbox ROG Ally worth it? I believe it could be, as long as it has a proper release, it gets the proper support from both Microsoft and from ASUS, and realistically, I think it could be a great device. The only reason I'm so hesitant is because we already have an example such as Lenovo. The Lenovo Legion Go was great for the first one, then they released the second version of it and it got really bad reviews. So it just really depends. MSI, for example, the first version of the handheld, pretty bad. The next ones that are releasing recently, pretty good. So it's just so hard to say because realistically, we don't know until it actually comes out and it's released to the general public. And I think that's fair to say. So with the information provided and my personal opinion, I really hope this video helped you guys out and your decision of whether or not you want to pick up this device. I really appreciate the support. Drop a like if you guys liked it, dislike if you hated it. Maybe subscribe if you guys enjoy the content. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, shoots.